This is Karen Edwards, and we are coming to you live from the Roofers Coffee Shop soundstage at FRSA Day 3, and I am joined by Matt from Stormseal.
Hello, Karen.
I'm so glad you're here.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to be here.
Yes, so Stormseal is an amazing product. I love it personally, and tell me the story, because you created this product out of frustration that you were experiencing as a contractor.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. So it all started back in Australia many years ago, and as a GC looking after a major storm in Australia. We had 2,500 tarps on roofs, and what I found was subsequent storms that came through blew the tarps off and created more damage for the insurer and the anxiety for the homeowner. But then the most important thing, I couldn't do my job, to reconstruct. So we were using good, resources after resources to actually put the tarps back on instead of fixing the problem.
Yes.
Yeah, so that was how we developed the film back then, and we managed to get a patent on it, and now we're operating in Americas, the UK, New Zealand. So it's been a whirlwind last 10 to 15 years.
And it's a film, a polyethylene film that heat shrinks to a building.
That's right. Yeah. So it's it's a system of tarping. What we believe is a better system than tarping. So the product is a UV rated for 1 year. It also has a fire retardancy. So if people are living in the home, they can feel safe and secure that it's not going to spread flame or be an accelerant of some type of some shape or form. So when we put it on, we use contractors that are accredited, so they do a training program both in height safety and in the application of the product, which is really important, that you don't have people that don't know what they're doing putting it on, right? And so that training is available usually once a month or on request, and by that we've had good guys that we work with, really good contractors like someone like CMR Roofing or other contractors that we're working with, and providing that service either for the insurer or directly for the homeowner or business owner. Yeah.
And so the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers has actually taken notice to this product and used it on some homes in Louisiana. Yeah,
that's right, Karen. Yeah, we just after Hurricane Ida, we were asked to do a pilot program for what we call first-in-class worldwide storm response, which is FEMA, the United States government, are best in class, and they asked us to do the pilot in association with Operation Blue Roof. And so when Operation Blue Roof is enacted by FEMA, the US Army Corps of Engineers deliver the program. So they're the project managers for the program. And the problem is when homeowners, if they've got a metal roof, a tiled roof, a slate roof, or maybe it's an asbestos shingles or that type of roof, it's a cross by Operation Blue Roof, so they can't help them.
Oh.
Yeah, so they'll only put a tarp on a shingle roof only.
Okay.
And so our product was deployed as a system of doing those other roofs to keep people safe and secure in their homes. And I'm pleased to say that we've just recently finished a 6-month review of the product on those homes, even though that New Orleans has had a couple of tornadoes go through it and all that kind of stuff, and all the homes are perfect, and the homeowners, the main thing is in dried and really happy with the product. So that was really exciting. Yeah, and then we've recently finished a big job here, in Orlando. And this is more about material supply issues, where the strata complex or the property owner couldn't get the actual roofing material. So there was 160 condos done there, more so just to weather people in until they could actually get the product to put on the roof, the permanent solution for the roof. So those things they're starting to creep in with supply chain issues. But then we're also doing a lot of work just directly for homeowners that maybe aren't just can't afford their roof at the moment. or maybe it's a developer that's going to develop the property, but they've got tenants and they want to just weather them in.
Yes.
So yeah, it's sort of creeping out of that insurance space and working with that first responder market, and also directly with homeowners or business owners. Yeah.
So it seals in the property, the home, and subsequent storms, winds, tornadoes come through, and you're still intact.
Yeah. Well, I'm always a little bit worried when a twister goes through. but so it's tested. It's wind tunnel tested. We do an NFP 701 test, which is the fire rating test, and UV, what they call accelerated QUV testing. And we do that to ensure that the product's going to stay on for what we say it's going to stay on for. So, and as long as you're getting it put on by an accredited installer, we've had great success with letting people get on with their lives basically, and waiting for the insurance claim to be processed, and it's been really rewarding to see people not have to worry about the blue tarp flying off, and then the subsequent damage. So I mean, anyone that cares to listen to me in the world, right, most of the damage that occurs following severe weather events occurs after the storm.
After the storm.
So you look at, Hurricane Michael and Hurricane Ida. I mean, they start at like 3 or 4 billion, they go to 10 billion. And that's because we get subsequent storms and you get a lot of rain. I mean, immediately after Ida, it rained for like 9 weeks straight, and that's where the damage is occurring. The water's getting in, ceilings are collapsing, contents damage, all those things that, why it's so traumatic for a homeowner when they're faced with, a catastrophic weather event.
Yeah, so it's making homeowners feel safe and protected. It's saving insurance companies money.
Yep.
And it's saving headaches for contractors who don't have to keep going back. To try to...
Yeah. And that's a big thing from the show. Like, the show's been awesome.
Yeah.
We do a lot of shows in America and around the world actually, but this is my favourite show. I always love the FRSA one. It's like coming home basically. But we find that the contractors, the contractors that we meet at the trade show, they don't want to look like. I mean, they don't want to put tarp on because they just look bad when they put it on, because the homeowner comes back and says, look, you didn't do this right, but it's a temporary product, a tarp, and there's nothing much you can do to actually make them stay on. So they don't want the headache, so they're looking for a solution to make their business operate better.
Right.
More
Elevates
efficient.
their professionalism.
More efficient, and they just don't want the headache.
And also buys time, because they're busy after a storm, and you can only get to so many properties in
100%.
So if you can seal the home and it's protected for months, then the scheduling becomes a little bit easier.
Exactly right. The project management of that storm recovery, or even if it's you've got 4 or 5 homes, you can manage that process a lot easier if the tarp's not flying off. So and the other thing we can do obviously with Stormseal is we can make colours, we can put logos on it. We've seen some great success stories for contractors just putting their name on it with a big 1-800 number or 1-300 number, or call me now kind of number, and and so they usually do one house in a street, and then next thing
everybody else wants it. They're like, what is that? Right? Put your logo and your phone number on there, because it's great advertising.
It's just straight out of the marketing budget and straight on the roof.
All right, so now you've got, for contractors that want to become Stormseal certified, you have a special right now?
Yeah, for the this show only, for the FRSA show, it's a 2-for-1 for training. So our training centre in Florida is in Mulberry, Florida. You just ring up, or you can book online and just request the FRSA trade show offer, and that will you basically buy one get one free. So you get to send two of your contract or 2 of the employees there, and they're going to come out accredited. After that accreditation process, we list that company on our website, and they also get a unique username and password so they can buy a Stormseal film. We don't sell to everyone. We want to try to keep it niche, more so
Yes.
that we control the quality. They can order 1 roll or 1,000 rolls, depending on what kind of incident or storm event that's happened. So
It's definitely a way to set your company apart from others.
Yeah, 100%. And obviously having a color and a logo on it is a huge point of difference.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah,
well,
so-
Matt, thank you for coming and talking to us about Stormseal and
Thanks for having me,
sharing
Karen.
this information.
Yeah.
And contractors, if you're coming to the show today, where's your booth?
152.
152.
Stormseal 152.
Be sure to stop by and say hello to Matt and take advantage of that 2-for-1
2-for-1
training.
yeah,
That's hundreds of
Awesome.
dollars savings.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you don't want to miss out on that. Or call them, say, hey, I watched you guys on YouTube and I want that FRSA special. He'll give it to you.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
you got it.
All right.
Very
Hey,
good.
so guys, we're coming to you all day with more interviews. So please be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, ring that bell so you get notified when we go live, and we'll see you